How's it going, guys? My name is Silent, and today we're going to talk about the 99-cent store. Yeah, that's right. I know this is kind of random, but I don't know. I think it's something, something serious, Yeah, because this channel has the serious tone to it as well. So as many may have seen, the 99-cent store is closing down. And I have my own opinions on this, on why it may be closing down. I'm pretty sure everybody knows why, but I like to, I like to speak, so I'm gonna talk my talk, and walk my walk. Now, for many of you, you guys might not know the 910 store. That's because it's only in, I'd say, four states: California, Arizona, Nevada, and Texas. The only reason I know that is because if you put them all together, the first letters you spell can't. Yeah, I know it's weird. I don't know. That's how I remember things, but yeah. That's where all those stores were at in those four states only. I might be wrong though, that's what I've heard. But if you're like in Louisiana and you guys have one, please comment down below and correct me because I may not know what I'm saying. So, anyways, yeah, the 99-cent store is what you might think it is. Everything was, as you might have guessed it, a dollar, or 99 cents. Now this was when I was a child. Growing up, everything was a dollar, drinks, snacks, produce, toys, toothbrushes, everything, It was awesome. It was great. But go back a few years, maybe in 2020 or so, I want to say before that, they started introducing new products, which were a bunch of premium, I guess you could say that. It wasn't that premium of a product. It was more of a knockoff of a premium product. So say for instance, those Nerf guns that they have. Yeah, they made like a knockoff of those, and then they sold them at a higher price. Although from time to time there were some products that were name brand, I guess you could say. So that's when things started to go downhill. Yeah, they needed I guess more money. The original owners, I guess, also sold their stores because they were going bankrupt, I guess. And those bought with debt. Those stores were bought with debt, and so that was their like strategy. Bring in a premium or knock off premium products and sell from there. But I guess that didn't work because now they're closing down all these stores, which is horrible. And so I feel like those products didn't sell at all because it is a 99-cent store after all. So people expect to have products or you know these stores are not in the most how do I say it, the most like rich areas, you could say. So people are generally gonna look for something that's cheaper. Yeah, that's mainly one of the big reasons I think they didn't succeed with that. It's a dollar store, They should have, I don't know. I think it was bad in the first place just to do that. On top of that, some of these things that weren't a dollar, that were like 5, 10, or even $20, they were supposed to be cheaper than, say, Walmart or Target or whatever, But in reality, especially during, the COVID and inflation days, which there's still inflation, but when it started, they weren't cheaper. They were actually more expensive. I noticed this because I go around every store and I check, the same product or even the name brand was cheaper sometimes than the off-brand product at 99-cent store. So that was just like, okay, it's kind of like greedy of you guys, because it's more expensive. And people who shop around, which many people do, are gonna see this. So that was a bad idea too. Yeah, it was a bad strategy. And now this has a big impact on two sides. One side that everyone sees is the consumer itself. These stores are all around, pover. These stores are all around areas where there's a lot of people in need, especially elder people. I do see a lot of elder people who go shop there. And now, since they are low income people, elder or not, average, adults also go there when they don't have that much. They're very affected because, that's where they get their groceries, their produce, a lot of stuff they got there, even though it was still expensive. It sometimes it was cheaper than other places. And so that's one side, but the other side, that a lot of us aren't seeing, or maybe a lot of us don't think about, is the workers. These stores were pretty big and they had a lot of workers, and there's a lot of these stores around, California. I mean, where I live, um, it's the Central Valley, so I mean, literally every town I go to, which isn't small, every big townish, biggish town, had a 99 cent store. Like literally every town I went to, there was one there. So I can't imagine. I mean, there's gonna be more. There's gonna be less jobs. I mean, more poverty. And that's just really devastating all around, especially in these times right now where it's just really tough for people out there. So I mean, we're just gonna see how it goes now. And so now the only store I can think of that's a dollar, or that was a dollar because it's not anymore. And I'm not sure if it's actually around the U.S. either. If anybody knows, comment down below, because Nine Ancestor was, like I mentioned before, only in 4 states of the U.S. But anyways, the Dollar Tree is the only dollar store now, which is pretty scary. And I've seen that they're starting to roll out more expensive products now, just like 99 cent store, which is crazy. Because they're just taking the same steps that the ancestor was taking. And Dollar Tree has been closing a bunch of stores along with Family Dollar. If you guys don't know, Family Dollar and Dollar Tree are under the same owner, and they've closed a bunch of stores this year. So I feel like they're gonna do the same sooner or later because they're doing the same steps that Nine Ancestor had, which was bringing these more expensive products. Um, and they've started closing a bunch of stores. So if they can't sell or meet the revenue expectations, they're just gonna shut them down, which is really scary, in fact. So we'll just see. But you gotta stay positive as always. You can't be negative. But yeah, I mean nowadays there's a bunch of stores, big franchise chains. They're just closing down stores, so you can't be that positive that that Dollar Tree is gonna close on all their stores either. I mean, Nine Cent Store was a big chain, but it wasn't like Walmart or something like that. It's something smaller, so we gotta keep that in mind too. But anyways, it's just how it is now, how times are. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching my video. I appreciate it. This was a different one, different kind of theme. I usually try to do um, I wouldn't say funny ones, but well, I just my experiences in general. This one was more like an opinion one. I don't know if you guys liked it or not. If you do, comment down below. If you don't, comment down below as well. That's cool. I like every feedback that you guys give me. It helps me, make better content for you guys. If you guys need me to speak up, tell me that too. I wanna be better at speaking. But anyways, thanks guys. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.